So today's training is for you. If you are a health coach, a yoga teacher, a dietitian, a Pilates instructor, if you have been working, trading your time for money, and you would love to learn about passive, residual, leveraged income streams, how to make money while you sleep, how to make money while you go away and meditate for 10 days, like myself. That's what today's all about. So stick with me. And if for some reason you hear my beautiful dog barking in the background, let's take that opportunity to have a water break and then come back and recoup. He is currently good, so I think we have enough time here. If you think that this would be useful to any friends or family, please share with them, tag them in the post so that they can learn too from leveraged income. So this really is for anybody, but specifically if you are a health coach, I can relate to you the most because I too am a health coach. Okay, so it looks like it's all about we're working properly. So that's me sitting in that chair. I wasn't always that relaxed. Let me tell you. I was actually burnt out and scattered not too long ago. I was also broke, not financially, but spiritually and energetically. I'll never forget it. I was working in multiple revenue streams. So that sounds like I'm successful, right? However, I was busted emotionally and energetically. I was drained. I could not even function. It was New Year's Eve, 2015. I remember sitting up on my couch on New Year's Eve thinking there's got to be a different way. So I started scrolling around on Instagram because that's where we all go for our answers to life. And I found this free web class on leveraged income, and it opened up my eyes and I started to look into it. I went to the free web class, and this is exactly when I turned and my business took a turn and my energy increased. And over the next year, I set up all of my leveraged passive income streams, which brings me to this photo, which was just last year when I am completely 100% happy in my business. And it's all because of the leveraged income I've created. So let's get into it so that you can see if this is a good opportunity for you. Let me preface with, this is not a product pitch. I'm not pitching to you guys. I'm surely sharing information about how I make money through my business and leveraged income. This isn't one thing. This is multiple revenue streams. So listen up. You might find one thing that absolutely resonates with you. You might find 10 things that resonate with you. Regardless, if you are a health coach looking to make some money while you sleep, this is for you. Here we go. All right, how I went from burnout to success. So I'm a multi-passionate health coach. I'm a high achiever, a perfectionist. Can you relate? You guys, I'm also a free bird and a travel junkie. I live on one side of the country and my family lives on the other side. So my business goals and visions, it has to be global, it has to be freedom oriented and location independent. Okay, so as I mentioned on December 2015, sure, I had multiple revenue streams. I always had jobs. I never had problem finding jobs, but that's just it. I was constantly trading my time for money and I had low iron, so I actually didn't have that much energy, which I put all my energy into my jobs because I was working for other people. I had to show up. And I'm a high achiever, so I showed up well and did my jobs well, but it led me to burnout and no time for myself and no time for living an amazing life. So obviously something had to change, which is when I started looking into different revenue streams. And the first thing that I did was, as a health coach, I was constantly giving out the same information. So I knew that there was a better way. And what I did, my first leveraged income stream, was I created an ebook so that I could offer that as a program to clients and I wasn't constantly reinventing the wheel. So I hired a business coach. We gained clarity on what I wanted. I actually was thinking in that December 2015, I was thinking of shutting the doors because at that time I had a consulting business. I was working in a medical clinic, a massage clinic, a food rep, a health food store. I was constantly saying yes to opportunities because that was what my money story was. I really did think that I had to say yes. That was what I had drilled into my head. So I was actually willing to shut the doors with Nourish if that's what was best for me and my body and my health. So I hired a business coach and we gained clarity. I discovered that, in fact, I didn't want to shut the doors on Nourish. I wanted to just redesign it and make it totally passive and leverage, which is exactly what we did. And that was my turning point when I figured out the partnerships and the leverage earning potential. So there's a bit of a leverage crisis right now for all coaches that trade their time for money. The thing is, there's the internet, right? Where lots of people go for information. So this is great for online marketers like myself and my team. We can make full income from it. However, if you rely on going to an office, what if nobody shows up to the office? What if they're going to the internet for their answers, Dr. Google? And let me tell you a little secret. Online marketers like myself, we give so much free content because that's our business card. That's actually how we get in front of people so that they can like, know, and trust us and then potentially buy our products. So you're competing with that. So instead of being frustrated and resentful, just play the game. You can do two things. You can drive traffic to your existing business if it's a physical location, or you can also make and add some leveraged income streams so that you can use the internet. In 5 to 10 years, everybody's going to be on the internet, and that's where people go for answers. And have you guys ever had messages from clients or potential clients? And I know myself, when I was working in clinics, I would just say, call the clinic or book in there, and then you lose the client. But you do have to have boundaries, right? So health coaches online are actually entertaining that and talking. So clients now are able to get access to naturopaths, to dietitians, to yoga teachers, and they're getting their answers through just sending people messages. So beware of that. When you have potential clients, somebody else might be offering them that advice right there on their phone. So I just wanted to share that with you because I know that's what we're coming into and what's already happening online. So again, without being dreadful or resentful, use it to your advantage and drive people to your physical site as well as free offers online and even a paid offer. You could create an online ebook or a course to complement what you do in person. Okay, so linear income, all that this means is you're trading your time for money. You go teach a yoga class, you get money. You go see a client, you get money. You're not earning past that point of being there physically. So this led me, that's not me in the picture, kind of looks like me though, if I had more hair. What it did to me was it led me to exhaustion, burnout. I was totally scattered energetically. I basically wanted to close down my business. I was very resentful when people would ask me for free advice. And just because I was capped out energetically, I had no more to give because I was so capped out with all that I was giving with my other jobs, my linear earnings. So I had no time for my own business and for potential clients that were approaching me online, which led me to have a low vibration, which is a complete money and client repellent. So if you are trying to increase your own coaching business and you feel low, your job is to actually raise your vibration, not to go out and sell. I talk about this a little bit more later on, as well as I have a whole training video on how to raise vibrations and how to sell online. Check them out. They're all on my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook page under videos. And then here's a key one too, is time and financial cap. So we've all heard of people working their butts off just to retire, just to live their lives. I know that's not what I want. I want to live now. I want to do exactly what I want to do now with when I'm young and healthy. So this is just a little example. We won't talk too much more about linear because the whole point of this training is to give you some ideas on how you can build your residual streams. So linear, let's just get this straight so that you know. Time for money, you've all done it. If you're an adult, you've for sure had a linear job. You've gotten paid for showing up. Residual, we're going to talk more about that and the options and ideas that I have for you. So multiple revenue streams. Don't be fooled. I once had multiple revenue streams and was still burnt out. The thing was, all of my multiple revenue streams were linear. Oops. So the secret piece is having most of your revenue streams leveraged and partnerships. So I like to have all my eggs in many baskets, just in case one isn't performing or I don't want to do it anymore. For example, I have money coming in from coaching, I even have a linear job, believe it or not. I kept a job at a health food store 2 days a month just to stay in the community. And what this does is it actually makes me really appreciate all my other revenue streams in my business, because it takes me out of it for 2 days a month and shows me the other world. And then I get so excited to get back into it. So that's what I choose to do. Some other revenue streams would be passive. So this would be to set up the systems and earn off of them. So I'll share with you on the next slide how I do that. So this would be like an online program, an ebook. Residual, you get paid multiple times after doing the work once. Affiliate is you earn by sharing other people's programs and products with your network. Direct selling is a partnership opportunity to create passive and residual. I'll remind you, this isn't a product pitch. I'm not pitching my direct selling opportunity to you. That's a whole different video. If you want to talk about that, comment below and we can set up a call. But this video is not about that. So I'm just sharing with you the multiple income streams that I do so that you, if any of them tickle your fancy, you can start earning online. Okay, so I hate to focus on the bad. We all know what linear is now. Focus on the good. If you have a job and you're looking to increase your leveraged income streams, the worst thing you can do is shit on your job, because that's going to bring down your vibration and then you won't actually be successful when you go to launch your new stuff. So the best thing you can do is be grateful instead of shitting on your job and being upset about it. Replace those thoughts with, I love my job. It's a stepping stone to getting me to where I want to go. It is temporary if that's what you want, if you eventually want to quit your job. It's a temporary position that's allowing me to live fully so that I can show up in my business. Okay, so then your vibration isn't low when you're trying to sell your other stuff. And then always put a date on it. If you want to quit in a year, put that date on it. Otherwise, years and years will go by and you'll still be in the job. My favorite is 90 days, guys. I have a 90-day escape plan to help health coaches that want to quit their day job. I love 90 days. You can get so much done in that time, and it's a fantastic process. So if that's for you, again, I have separate videos on that, a 4-step process to quit your day job. If that's you, comment below and I will for sure get you that information. I'm crazy excited about sharing this right now because I'm currently helping coaches quit their day jobs, and it's incredible. I absolutely love it. I did it and I'm helping other people do it too, and it's so rewarding. Okay, on to the next. This is what the whole training is about, is leverage. You can see that beautiful graph on the right. I made it. Yep, I made that. Isn't it nice? So as time goes on with linear, you make the same amount. It's going to go up a bit, like if you get raises and whatnot. But leveraged is that other crazy line where it starts out kind of slow and then it just explodes. So it's not a get rich overnight plan. If you can imagine somebody writing a book, they put in years of effort. It's their whole life's experience. And then it becomes leverage because it sells over and over again. So you can see where the jump is met here, like after they publish it and do their book tour, then they start making a bunch of money. Not always, but they start making money and get paid over and over again for the work that they did before. That's an easy example. Another leverage would be programs. So you do the work, you put in the work to make the programs, you do the work to sell the programs. That's all the initial part of it. And then once it takes off, then it's leveraged. Residual, same thing. Affiliate actually starts off a bit higher because you don't actually do the work of making the product. You just do the work of promoting it. So you kind of jump a little bit and start earning faster. I am an affiliate for other people, as well as I have affiliate opportunities for people like yourself. So comment below if affiliate marketing is interesting to you, and I can get you the details on that. And of course, direct selling. So that's really where we see the leveraged income, putting the work in at the beginning, and then it just explodes. So if you are in fact interested in network marketing or direct selling, because it's out there, it's everywhere, this is what I would recommend for you if you're looking at joining. I personally chose a supplement company because that is my zone of expertise and genius, and I love it. And it worked really well with my existing business. But I know there's a ton out there. There's everything from jewelry to beauty care to shakes. So whatever it is you're choosing or looking into, if you are, this is what I would recommend. Make sure the products are available globally so that you can ship globally. You don't actually have to ship, but the company does, because then it makes your business a global business and you have access to all the people rather than just Canadian or just in your province, that sort of thing. Make sure you love it. This is huge. Make sure the company's been around a while, because the last thing you want to do is put in all that work at the beginning not to reap the benefits because the company's 2 years old and decides to fold. Make sure it's consumable, that people are going to be coming back and wanting more. This is why I love the supplements. It's people buy the fish oil, see the results, and then they buy more. Make sure it's quality. This seems like an obvious one, but definitely you want to stand behind. And for me, this was a no-brainer. I signed up when I was practicing as a dietitian, so I needed to make sure the products were amazing, and they are. They're pharmaceutical grade. So it was the perfect partnership for me. So don't do what's good for somebody else. Do what's best for you and your business. If you want to chat more about this, we'll jump on a call. This training is not about me recruiting. This is just giving you all of the information on how I run my business. So if this is what you're interested in, comment below and we'll set up a chat. Okay, this is another huge one. The last thing you want to be doing is, if you're selling online, whether it's network marketing or course, or you have coaching offering, the last thing you want to be is bugging your friends and family, feeling creepy or annoying. I get this all the time. People ask me, how do you do it authentically? Or people will say, I didn't even know you did network marketing. That's because I just show up as me, right? So this is what I have to offer you in and around this. You are not your product partner. You are you. Lead with your value. Don't be intimidated if you don't have a brand. You don't have to lead. If you have a brand, you can lead with your brand, but you are your brand. Lead with what you have to offer. If you are struggling in your network marketing business or your traditional business, take a step back. What are you good at? Why did you decide to do this in the first place? What do you have to offer? That's what you teach on. You share your unique gifts and people will purchase from you because of you. So I will tell you, if your vibe is low, don't try to sell. Go to yoga, do some breath work, dance around in the kitchen, do what you need to do to get your vibration high, because 90% of my revenue generating activities or business is actually getting in front of people and selling or driving traffic to a sale. So could you imagine if I came online and I was all groggy and I didn't feel good? Nobody's going to want to be a part of that. So if you are low energetically, or you hate your job, something like that, and you don't feel good, don't get in front of people and start to sell. That doesn't give you an excuse not to get on live, and because you do have to get in front of people. But before you do, raise your vibration. Go to yoga, dance around in the kitchen, do a cartwheel, whatever you need to do to feel good, and then get in front of people. Okay, it's a piece of the pie, you guys. I have multiple revenue streams, and direct selling is a piece of the pie. Maybe one day I'll decide it's not for me. Probably not, because it's my biggest revenue stream and I love it. However, I do still suggest having your eggs in multiple baskets so that you have the flexibility to choose what you want to do. So have it as one of your multiple revenue streams. And don't get intimidated either. You can start with one stream and add on as you go on. And then the last piece is you work, when you're in direct selling, you work really closely with the people above you and below you, or on your team, or your upline, or your sponsors. So choose them wisely. Everyone that approaches you, you don't have to sign up. It might not be a good fit. You're going to be working closely with these people. So more importantly than signing them up, make sure you guys can communicate properly and you want to work together, because this is partnerships. It's not a race to sign people up and sell product. It's about community and mentorship and partnerships, and as well as the people kind of above you and who you learn from. Find the people who you love to be around and you want to learn from, because that's actually a piece that goes with network marketing or direct sales is you have access to the people above you and directly to your sponsor or the person who signs you up. So I've noticed like the people who have come on my team are similar to me. They're health coaches and they want to make money online. That's no surprise. Like, your vibe attracts your tribe. And let me tell you, your current vibe attracts your tribe, not the vibe you want to be. So if you're low, you're going to attract those low vibrating people. So keep that in mind when you're getting in front of people and selling, is maybe your job is to raise your vibration and feel good before you get in front of people and share your gifts. Quick note from Leanne Jacobs. Leanne is who I work closely with. We offer the 30-day Beautiful Body Cleanse together. She does direct selling, not super obvious because she is one of my main mentors. She does multiple revenue streams. She has a book. She does coaching. She has multiple streams. One of them is direct selling that she just so happens to make 7 figures with. So she is a fantastic mirror or mentor for me to look up to because she has the same values and visions as I do. So if this is interesting to you, there's another. I've been in it just over a year. I've had my business for 7. So this is just a little bit further into the future. She's been doing it 10 years. She's a yoga teacher, Pilates instructor, nutritionist, and she has similar values to me. So if you're looking into this a little bit further, or if you've heard me say our Healthy Girl family, this is Leanne's founded that. So I'm part of her tribe. And in that partnership, I was gifted the Beautiful Body Cleanse to use. So that's one example of the partnership and how I chose to do it. I'm also an affiliate with her, nothing to do with USANA. It's actually, I'm just affiliate for one of her masterclasses, which is how to manifest money. So it just so happens her other revenue streams are in alignment with me. So I'm an affiliate for her. So I'm involved with her in multiple ways, as well as she has a book. So I actually run book clubs and courses around her book that have nothing to do with USANA. So it's interesting how we are the sum of kind of the 5 people around us, and it doesn't have to be our physical people. When I was growing my business and really taking it from 0 to 100, I listened to Leanne's podcast all the time, Beautiful Money. I listened to her trainings. I got personally mentored by her. So it's no doubt that I've turned out similar to her. I've worked with her website technicians, and they mentioned that they see similar qualities in us, which is amazing for me. Of course, I want to grow up to be like Leanne. She's doing what I want to do. So that's a simple thing too that you can do today, is surround yourself by people who are doing what you want to do, and you'll end up like them if you work hard. Okay, so partnering. Some of the things that I personally gained from it. I was running my traditional business before. I was coaching, working in clinics, mainly linear. I had my Nourish Box company, which was a little bit leveraged, but mostly still a lot of work. Like, I had to pack the boxes and ship the boxes and sell the boxes. So that it was a lot of work. So what I gained from partnering and really stepping into that vision over the year of creating my leveraged income streams, total location independence. I can work from anywhere. I work from Barbados. I work in Halifax. I work in BC. And a little tip here, guys, my revenue increases when I go on vacation. So that's just your proof that you're attracting people when your vibration's higher. When I shut the computer down and go and meditate, when I go to PEI to visit my friends, as opposed to at home in the grind of it all, forcing things, that's when revenue kind of stops. So if your revenue has stopped, take a step back, go to yoga, do something that lifts you up, and chances are you will increase your revenue. It's not, you still have to show up and ask and sell and provide your offer, but I can't stress that enough. Raise your vibration before you offer yourself and get in front of people. Okay, programs and resources. So I've created a ton of stuff for Nourish, but let me tell you, you could create all the best programs in the world, but if nobody is sending traffic there, nobody's going to buy them, right? So yes, you can spend some time making them, However, if you partner with people, it just makes it so much easier. For example, I made my own programs and then I partnered and got gifted a bunch more that I was able to use. Therefore, I could take that time and put it into revenue generating activities such as getting in front of people on live videos and driving traffic to the sale, because I wasn't busy creating it or getting wrapped up in the technical issues of email content and all of the customer service and stuff that is actually just handled by the partner. I talked about the support and mentorship. That was huge for me. I was like looking into personal growth seminars. I was paying money for all that anyway. So for me, it was a no-brainer because I get it included. As well as it really decreased like my shipping costs and efforts. It made my business immediately global. And then tax strategy is huge. I actually got $3,000 back on my taxes this year. If you're a small business owner, you have your income and your expenses. So everything, my expenses just went way up, which seems counterintuitive, but then at tax time, I actually got money back. So it's an awesome tax strategy, if nothing else, because when you have a home business, you can write off all sorts of things as well as a portion of your house and all sorts of stuff. So come tax time, we'll do a video on that, but that is often overlooked. Just by starting a home-based business or partnering with a product partner, you have access to that. Okay, so what can you do today to start now? The simplest, if you're already a coach, is to move to group coaching. So instead of one-on-one, you can offer your services either in person or online and coach 10 people, 20 people, so that you're leveraging your time and reaching many more people. You can create video trainings that you can use as free offers that drive people to your bigger ticket item or your in-office sale. You can record those and sell them in a series online. Product partners, huge. This is actually my biggest revenue stream. And it's, you can do it different ways. You can partner with indirect selling. You can do affiliate marketing. You can personally reach out to people to be their brand ambassador, that sort of thing. There's different ways to do it. My preferred is direct selling. It works really well with what I do. And it is, I believe, the way of the future. Think about how many times you've been approached. It is out there and it's not going away. And I'm basically, there's no commitment. Like it's a lot. The industry is kind of weird. Like it was kind of scary for me at the start, but then I realized there's no commitment. I could start and stop the next month if I didn't like it. So that if you have been thinking about it or chatting with somebody and you're drawn towards it, best way to figure out is to try things out. Life is an experiment, and just tune in with your emotions. Does it feel good? Does it work with you? That sort of thing. But remember our graph, it's not make money overnight. It's put in some good work and effort and growth and then make leveraged income. Affiliate marketing. I have some opportunities for this. So this has nothing to do with USANA. This affiliate marketing is just becoming affiliate with my programs and products and you earning off of them. So if you've been following along and you love my vision and want to get on board with that, comment below and I'll get you the appropriate info and groups to join. And then passive programs, absolutely. You can start this right away. You don't have to have a fancy website or anything. You do want a way to collect people's money. So you can do that through PayPal or Eventbrite, or put a plugin into your website. I personally use Shopify. So there's different ways. And what that means is you make the program. You can either even adapt it from something that you're already doing, and then you're offering it to people and you're doing minimal work. It's running itself. All right, guys, that was fun. Let me just switch over to my face. Where's Frankie? There he is. So I work from home with my dog, and it is because I use multiple leveraged income streams. So shoot me a message. We can set up a call. I have a calendar online, so you can just check it out. Let me know, I'll send you the link and we can set up a call if any of the partnering opportunities sound good to you. If you want more info, I also have a free community group. It's called Work Smarter, Not Harder on Facebook. You can join us there. And then, like I said, I have affiliate opportunities, and then obviously the direct marketing opportunity as well, if that's of interest to you and your goals. And then I'm also super stoked. I'm helping people quit their day jobs right now. It's a 90-day escape plan. It's $500 a month. And so this is for you if you're a health coach and you have your business and you want to take it full time with any or all of those revenue streams I just spoke about. So I'm working with coaches right now that want to quit by 2018. If you start within the next couple days, you can do that too, because it's a 90-day plan, October, November, December. We launch in January, and we launch with the intention of making your full-time income. So you're replacing that income by doing these leveraged income streams. So that could be, for example, how I quit my day job is I had a 90-day lifestyle program that I offered online that was $1,000 a person. I offered it for the launch 50% off. So I had to get 10 people at 50% off to make my $5,000 that would comfortably let me quit my day job. That's how I did it. So that's incredible. If you're interested in that, send me a message and we'll talk on the phone or video. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video training.